All right, it's another day with a lot of airdrop updates, and some of these are time sensitive, so let's not waste any time and hop right in, starting with the Mantle airdrop. So if you participated in the Mantle journey, you can now claim your share of the 15 million MNT tokens. So in this demo wallet here that I did some tutorials for the channel, I am eligible for just under 130 Mantle tokens. And as of the time of this recording, each token is going for just under 63 cents. So that works out to about $80 or so, but on one of my other wallets, I qualified for more than double that amount. So it's not a bad little airdrop, although this isn't one of the blockbuster airdrops of the season for sure. So in order to claim your tokens, make sure that your wallet is on the Mantle network. Then you hit this button that says view your Mantle journey contribution, and it tells you what you got tokens for, and then you can claim your Mantle. So the claim period is open for just over a month, 30 days and 5 hours. So there's no rush to claim this one. However, it is very cheap to claim. It's not like there's massive surge in gas fees right now. It costs basically $0. So you might as well go and claim your Mantle tokens if you participated in the journey. Next up, let's talk about Solana restaking. The Picasso network launched their restaking vaults. And this morning I posted a tutorial showing how you can actually participate in this if you want to. However, there are some risks that you need to be aware of. So if you are interested in participating in this, I recommend watching that video so that you understand exactly what this entails. But if you do decide to make a deposit, the current cap of 50,000 SOL is nearly hit. There's only a small space left. However, once it does get hit, they are going to be raising the caps at some point, so it's not your only opportunity to get in. But yeah, this is ongoing, and if you do participate, then you get a chance to win a share of 17.5 million Pika tokens. Next up, this morning, the Dimension team announced that the redistribution of the Dimension tokens was complete. So now if you go to the genesis.dimension link, you can see how many tokens you're eligible for. Most people got a boost in their claim from 10% all the way up to double. And it really depends on how many TIA tokens you're staking, or Atom tokens, or Mad Lad NFTs you hold, or Pudgy Penguins, all kinds of stuff. But if you want to check your new allocation, you can now go to the Genesis page here and see what you're gonna get. Now, in order to check, you need to just copy and paste your EVM address, because when you claimed your Dimension airdrop, you were to link it to an Ethereum wallet. So you can paste your Ethereum wallet in here and hit check. So this wallet right here is receiving 428 Dimension tokens. And the great thing about this airdrop is that you could have qualified simply by staking one Celestia or TIA token, although in my wallets, I'm staking a minimum of 15, and then it ranges up from there. Next, let's talk about the Chroma airdrop. Yesterday, their Galaxy campaign finished, and if you managed to collect all 9 NFTs and get the Chroma Questmaster NFT, congratulations. And this morning, at least in my time zone, they started the mint of this Chroma Guardian NFT, which guarantees you a minimum of 100 KRO tokens, plus potentially more than that if you refer other people and stake your NFT. Now, the starting price for these NFTs was $300 US, but the price progressively goes up as more get minted, and the current price is $950. There's less than 100 of these things left. So I have not actually purchased one of these, and if I was able to get it for the 300 price point, that probably would have been attractive to me, but I don't really feel like paying $1,000 for one of these. It really depends on how much those KRO tokens are going to be worth at the time of the airdrop, because if it's $2 or $3 per token, then it doesn't make sense to spend $1,000 on this. But if it's $10 or more per token, then obviously that makes a big difference. Anyways, if you want one of these, you still have an opportunity, but the higher price point now is obviously a little bit of a deterrent. Next up, let's talk about the Jumper exchange. There's actually 2 updates from them. For starters, they've got this little campaign on right now where if you bridge one time to the base layer 2 network, then you win an NFT and you can participate in a raffle. So all you have to do is bridge from Optimism to base via the Jumper exchange. And I've previously talked about the Jumper bridge on this channel and how it's one of the better airdrop targets because it's a Lego, meaning you can hit multiple different airdrops at once using Jumper because it routes through different bridges and different protocols. Anyways, I do recommend completing these tasks and collecting this NFT. And the other update from the Jumper exchange is that they finished season 1 of their loyalty campaign, and there's going to be rewards for season 1 participants, and season 2 starts today. So if you keep using the Jumper exchange, you can increase your score in their loyalty program and you can get rewards for that. And when they eventually do an airdrop, interacting with them and bridging as much as you can is obviously going to be one of the main things. Okay, next up, the DMail network announced that they are airdropping their tokens starting tomorrow morning. So the DMail token is going to open up trading on the Binance Smart Chain, and you'll be able to claim if you completed any of these tasks right here. So the snapshots for some of these were from last year, December 16th, if you held one of their paid NFT domains. If you used the DMail application in at least 6 unique different months, which is a pretty high bar. If you had some badges for being a community OG, if you hold their Crystal NFT. But these last two are the ones that probably the vast majority of people will qualify for. So this one is if you were a user of the DMail application, you sent at least over 3 messages to 5 different contacts and collected over 1,200 points. And then also users who donate via Gitcoin, which I've done a tutorial showing how to donate via Gitcoin to qualify for airdrops, but we don't know what the threshold for that one is going to be. So on this wallet here with this demo, unfortunately, I came in just below the minimum number of points. However, one of my other wallets definitely got over 1,200 points. So do go check to see if you're going to be eligible, and then the claim for this is going to be opening up tomorrow morning. Next up, we have an announcement from Layer Zero Labs, who today launched V2 of their protocol. Now, I don't know if this means there's been any sort of snapshot. The CEO has said that they probably won't release their token until sometime later this year, closer to June. However, I think we're approaching the point where it will be too late to interact with this protocol. So even some of the snapshots we're seeing for airdrops being announced today are usually at minimum retroactive to a month or two ago, and sometimes even longer. So if you do want to participate in a Layer Zero airdrop, I think the window of opportunity is quickly closing. There might only be a month or two left, if even that. Okay, speaking of meme coins, the Doki coin was launched in the Cosmos ecosystem. And so if you were staking TIA or Atom tokens and you connected your wallet and actually decided to claim the Doki token, which I did for the lulz, you can now see your balance. And there's going to be more announcements soon about what you can do with the tokens, as well as a swaps feature. So if you did actually claim this, there is now an update on it. Okay, next up, we have the launch of yet another Layer 2 on Ethereum, which is the Mode network. So tomorrow they are launching what appears to be some sort of campaign or quest line where you can probably earn points and NFTs. But this is a new modular DeFi L2, so lots of good buzzwords in there. They're cooperating with the Optimism network, and the fact that they're saying modular makes me wonder if they're also using Celestia or Eigenlayer for DA. Yeah, honestly, I don't know much about this L2, but I'm going to look into it more, and when they launch their campaign, I'll bring you updates and maybe tutorials if it looks like it's going to be interesting. So yet another L2 to farm an airdrop for, but hey, these are the types of airdrops that actually seem to pay out. Okay, 2 more quick updates for you. I've seen a lot of comments of people wondering whether or not airdrop farming is actually even worth it. And at this point, I can tell you the answer is yes. In January alone, I have already claimed and received tokens to my wallet for, I think, 5 or 6 airdrops. We had ZK Fair, we had Manta, we had the Wen coin, we had Alt Layer, and now today I just claimed some Mantle tokens. And cumulatively, that is already at least, I would say, $2,000 combined of all the different airdrops that I've received just in January alone this year in 1 month. And none of the airdrops that I've received so far in January are what I would call premier airdrops. I know some people have received tens of thousands for Manta, but I didn't really farm that one that much. And I've been putting a lot more time, energy, and capital into big ones like ZK Sync, like Scroll, like Eigenlayer. I think that's going to be a really big one. Starknet should be a good one. So there's lots of big airdrops coming. And this, what we've seen so far, at least for me, is just the appetizer. So yes, I think there is still an opportunity. And yes, it is actually worthwhile. You don't have to do this stuff full time either to make decent money from it. And this brings me to the last point that I wanted to talk about, which is my epic airdrop snowball mint on Zora. So if you want to try and farm the Zora airdrop, I have this free mint on, so you can support the channel by minting one or multiple of these. And I just wanted to bring you a quick update. I promise I won't talk about this in every video, but I said I'll give 15% profit share to the top minter of this at the end of the mint period. So currently that is Stu with 66 epic snowballs minted. And if Zora pays me 0.000444 ETH per mint, and 968 of these things have been minted so far. Then multiply that by 15 to see that the profit share of this is already up to 0.0644 ETH. So that's already up to 158 US dollars that's going to be going to the top minter of the Epic Snowball so far. And if we ever have a new top leader, then I'll bring an update on that. But I promise I won't talk about my snowball mint every single day. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I know that was another long one, but man, there is so much happening right now, and I want to make sure you guys have all the information that you need. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.